Hello, MGTOW. Hello, men. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So, I want to talk about a few things to improve the quality of men's lives. This is my main focus within MGTOW. I tried to put it out yesterday going live, but my equipment just isn't up to snuff right now. I'm working my way back to doing that. So, let's just get into it. And, it's a quick video. So the number one thing, look, there's a lot of things that you can do, and there's a lot of videos out there that talk about this sort of stuff. This is basically for MGTOW, okay? And this is basically what's worked for me and what is working for me. And it's simple stuff. But number one, stop complaining, okay? Even within your own mind, especially within your own mind. Yeah, here. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care if you complain verbally a little bit. Stop the complaining. Stop the story of the victimization of yourself in the unfair system that you're in within your own mind. And the reason why I'm suggesting that you do this is not because it isn't true. It may well be true. This isn't the point. It takes too much of your energy, all right? And you could have a problem in front of you, okay? And there could be 99 ways to do it wrong and one way to do it right. And I want you to be able to pick out that one way to do it right, okay? This is like a chessboard where somebody makes a move out in front of one of their rooks in the first move. You can almost guaranteed ignore that move. You don't have to calculate, the moves after that move because it's such a bad move, all right? These stories, these complaints, this victim narrative, this it's unfair, this I seek justice, okay, is a waste of your time and it's a waste of your emotions. It takes a hold of your emotions and then takes you off course. And this is one of the ways that's used to take your life away, okay? Marketing doesn't have to sell you or convince you of anything. All they have to do is to get an emotional response. That's it. The minute they get that emotional response, the rational mind turns off. And now they can direct. So the moment that you get upset and start telling yourself a story, you're off track already. Okay, you're wasting your energy, you're off track, you're actually harming yourself. Okay? So try to start getting a handle on that. This is one of the Stoic principles. And, it actually combines a few of them. You don't need to have an opinion about everything. Let's say that you can have 100 opinions in a day in your own mind without, just getting all tired and worked up. Don't waste them on foolish things like, ooh, I like that car. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's cold. No, you've got a job to do. You've got goals. You have things that you want to accomplish. Don't waste your time on this childlike story that goes on within your own mind and saps your energy. It's just a story, right? It's just an opinion. It's not even the truth. It's, 50% true, 75% true. So your own mind running, your own consciousness telling you a story is sapping, wasting your energy, and killing your motivation. Let's get a new story in there, okay? One that actually helps you and makes you feel good and makes you strong and builds you up. Okay, number two, this is going to be harsh, right? If you thought that last one was harsh, no. You don't know Howard Dare videos. Number two, what do you expect in life? Okay? Do you expect that you're going to be taken care of by loving parents for your whole life? This is a somewhat reasonable expectation, seeing as how it is largely what has happened up to somewhat adulthood, right? But it's an unreasonable expectation, isn't it? Do you expect that the things that you want to accomplish and do are just going to work on your first effort, right? Do you expect that you're going to pick up a baseball and throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball into the strike zone when you've never thrown the ball before? What are you expecting? You're expecting wish fulfillment. That's what this is, okay? It's, the good man standing with the good woman and the family running and playing around him and the nice house and the rainbow. It's wish fulfillment. Now, if you expect to have your wishes fulfilled in life as if your parents were doing the work for you, what do you think is going to happen? That's right. You're going to fail. You're not going to get what you want. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to pick up a baseball for the first time and throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball in the strike zone. That's not going to happen. So what's going to happen after that? Well, the person's going to be disappointed, aren't they? Right? Their wishes were not fulfilled. Things did not turn out the way they wanted. See, that's the key right there, the way they wanted. But what I'm saying to you is that this idea that things will turn out the way you want the first effort is a completely unreasonable expectation and is setting you up for complete failure. I have another expectation that you could put in its place, and it's this. Expect to be crucified 10 or 20 times every day. That's right, I said crucified symbolically. And expect that your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, your thwarted efforts will die and be reborn. Okay? Don't expect this beautiful day. Don't expect this glorious outcome of all your wishes. Expect to be crucified. And guess what? Few of the times, you'll actually come out on top. And you'll also recognize that even when the whole world is against you, it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. It just means more glory when you actually succeed, when you actually overcome, when you are actually reborn. See, I don't like using, religious terminology because I think it leads people into this idea of, wish fulfillment. The fairy godfather in the sky who's just going to take care of things. You're a man or you're a human being, right? This is your place. You take care of the stuff going on down here, all right? Don't have crazy expectations. Do your work. When things blow up in your face, know that that is par for the course and just keep going, all right? Don't waste your time with crazy thoughts and stories, right? So when things go wrong, you tell yourself a story, okay? And this is the stuff that I do for me, that I'm working on for me. So I'm not just out here like saying, oh, you should do this and you should do that. No, what I'm saying is I'm struggling. I have these difficulties. And these are some of the things that I've done, to work my way through these things and get over it. Okay, number 3, and this is probably the hardest one. Stop beating yourself up. I don't expect you to be able to be a friend to yourself, okay? This is not really an option. This has been conditioned out of us. We are toxic, okay? Every natural impulse that we feel, which is usually related to sex and domination, these are just the basics, makes us evil, all right? So, a man wants to build himself up and create a good life and win the respect and admiration of the people around him. And he's willing to sacrifice deeply to do that. And this makes him evil and toxic. And it's all misguided. So, the very driving, motivating forces have been demonized. This has been going on for a long time. And I've spoken about it for a long time. And we're now seeing, these things coming to fruition. Yeah, in our politics and in our social and, even in our social media and, stuff like that. So I can't ask you to be a friend to yourself because we've all been convinced that we're not worthy. So how can, so you can't really do it. Okay, so how about I convince you to be a coach to yourself, that you recognize what you're doing and, that you're trying to get ahead in life, that you're trying to accomplish things, and that you could use a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of guidance. How about that? Could I convince you of that? And the answer is no, I cannot convince you of that. I won't do it. Okay? Why would you coach somebody who you don't respect, who you don't think is worthy? And we men have been convinced that we and our impulses and our thoughts and our ambitions are not worthy. They're evil. So you're not going to coach that person up, are you? No, you're not. You're going to continually condemn that person. So how about this? So how about you just stop beating up on yourself, okay? There's a voice in your head. There's a voice in my head that whenever I'm like, man, I want to make more money. Man, I want different stuff. Man, I want respect or validation, or I want certainty and I want security, okay? Or I want significance. I want to be able to make a contribution to the world around me, okay? Whenever I have these thoughts, the cultural and social thought of men are toxic, the idea that if I express my thoughts, 9 out of 10 people are going to give me a dirty look, disables this ability for me within my own mind to coach myself up. So all I'm asking is that for a little while, you stop tearing yourself down. That, I'm not even saying that you need to be on your own side. I can't do that. I guess some men can, and I want to learn from them. Stop being against yourself. That's all I'm asking. Stop beating yourself up. Stop replaying the story of how men are bad and evil in your own mind for a day, for an hour. That's it, okay? So let's summarize. We've got number one, stop with the stories, stop with the extra opinions, stop with the complaints, stop with the excuses within your own mind, okay? You definitely don't need to tell it to anybody else, because the minute you tell it to anybody else, they're like, it's not good for you. But even within your own mind, just stop it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying shut it down simply so that you can do other things. Number two, stop expecting wish fulfillment. Expect some hard work. Expect the obstacles. Expect the resistance. Expect that 99 out of 100 things that you're trying to do may not work out. Okay? Now you're not going to be disappointed when you come up against hard work and obstacles. And number three, try to get around this conditioning that has been put into the men within our society. I could go into why it's been done and how it's been done, but I have many videos on that, and I'll do many more on that because I think it's important. But for now, I know you can't be your own friend. I know you can't be your own coach. Maybe you can. I can't do it. All right? I know I can't be on my own side, but I can shut down my efforts to thwart my own efforts. I can give myself the presumption of innocence, of worthiness. Or rather, if I can't do that, I can shut down the accusation to the other side, at least for a little while. That's all I'm suggesting you do. I hope these tips help. If you can, and you're in a position, help out the Howard Dare channel. Help me out. Make a donation through my CashApp donation link. And this will allow me to start building up my equipment and to go live and to be, interacting with you guys and to bring you guys on. That's what I would like to do. So if you're in a position to help me out to do that, and if you knew all that I went through with the state and this gynocentric bullshit, you'd definitely do it. Trust me on that. Or don't trust me on that. It's okay. But if you can, help out the Howard Dare channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to leave it at that. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate. Know that I'm trying to come on here live for you guys. And join me again, Howard Dare, as I plan to have more content for you. Thank you, MGTOW.